Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how to open a Xbox 360S console. This is the 4GB model, so I have no hard drive. But first step is to remove the hard drive. So we're going to take the bay cover off and remove our hard drive. This console has none, so there's nothing in there. Next step is to remove the fan shroud, or the fan grill here on the bottom half by just lifting up on the edge of it here and just keep pulling up until it comes off. Next step is to turn the console over with the back side of the console facing your right side with the small flathead screwdriver here. I'm going to place it between the fan grill and the trim piece here. If you have a 250GB model, it's going to be chrome, so you're going to insert it between the black and the chrome. If you do not, you're just going to have to look for the edge here. You're just going to slide it in and lift up on the fan grill until you can get a firm grip and pull the rest of the clips out. Now the next step is to remove this trim piece here. There's 6 clips that you're going to have to remove, and each clip has a hole that you probably can't see on this camera, but we're going to use the pin here. And the first clip I'm going to remove is the center clip here, and I'm just going to lift up on the trim piece and out until it comes out. The next one, we're going to insert the pin into the hole here until we can feel that we've grabbed the clip and pull out, and it'll just come right up. We're going to do the rest of the clips on the top half in the same manner. It's relatively easy, you don't have to apply too much force in the pin. But as you can see here, what we're doing is once I insert the pin in the hole here, we want to get on the back side of the clip right here and pull out to release it from the tab inside the console's case. So now that we have the top half off, we're going to remove the internal Wi-Fi module. I already removed the screw. It's a Torx 10 screw. So then we're going to flip upside down on the console here. We're going to look at the bottom half with the back of the console again facing our right side. Now again, there are 6 clips holding this in. There's one here, 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 right above the hard drive and right below the hard drive. Now, first clip I'm going to remove by lifting up on the trim right below the sticker that tells me to turn the console off before I remove the hard drive. Now, the next clip does not have a hole, but on the edge of the trim here, there's a little like rim thing here. It's just going to go right there, and again, you're going to be able to feel the clip once you've grabbed it. I'm just going to pull up, and the rest of these clips all have holes that you can clearly see. Now we've got this out. Now the next step is to remove the bottom half of the shell, which is this one. It's got the 4 rubber feet on it. To do that, we're going to start with 2 clips on the USB side of the back. So we're going to be looking at the back of the console with the power connector facing us. Now we're going to put our thumbs on the seam between the top and the top and the bottom of the console. And we're going to put our index fingers on the inside of the shell here. We're going to push down with our thumbs and pull out with our index fingers to release the clips and separate the console's top and bottom half. And then we're going to flip the console around to the power connector side. We're going to put one of our thumbs right where the warranty sticker used to be in this little depression, and the other thumb is going to go right on the other side of this small hole here. And we're just going to push down and pull out with our index fingers, okay? Same as the other side. And then once we lay the console down here, you can just lift up on the bottom half of the shell and it'll just come right out. Then we're going to remove the black Torx 10 screws that hold the top half of the console on. There's 5 of them. There's one of them is under a warranty sticker you're going to need to remove here. And then we flip the console to the top half, and we're going to pull up just a little bit on the front of the top plate, and that gives us enough room to pop the faceplate off. And then you're going to need to remove the small clip here that holds the front of the console and the faceplate together. Be careful you don't pull too far apart before you remove that clip, or you run the risk of damaging it and your power and eject buttons will no longer work. Then you can just lift right up on the top half of the console. It comes right apart. And then you just lift forward on the DVD drive and pull it out. There's two connectors that hold it to the console, which I've already moved, but it just lifts right out, and then you can do whatever you want with it. Flash it, replace it if it's damaged or whatever, and that's about it. Other than that, there's one thing I wanted to point out. 4GB models have a small flash chip right here, which is the memory card. It's no longer built onto the motherboard, so you can remove it if you have a if you bought a hard drive aftermarket. You can remove it so that it won't ask you which device you want to use. So you just lift right up on the front of it, and then the two foam pads will be stuck to the console, so you just got to remove those, and then you're done.